guys, welcome back to the channel. Right, I'm gonna just dive straight into it. For who don't know me and who is new here, my name is Fransica Brackin. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Right, the message that the Lord gave me this evening was pertaining to the hometown, right, and he was just speaking by my spirit. I don't know why he needed was speak by my spirit, but I'm gonna give you guys it. He said, the reason why certain people can't see manifestation who is familiar with you, right? He says because their mind has, not familiar with you, familiar with religion. He said because their mind has been programmed to think one way. So when the Lord do a new thing, he said they aren't able to grasp it. He said this is why he said to Nicomaeus, which was one of the scribes and Pharisees, that he needed was to be born again. He needed was to unlearn everything that he learned and get new mind, because the Lord is doing something new through Jesus Christ. And he said that their mind was so held on all of the religious things that they could not be able to grasp the new thing that the Lord was doing in front of their sight. And because of that, because of their programming, they could not have been able to receive the blessing. So he said, watch your programming. He said, because the way how you have been programmed growing up and the way how you have been programmed in religion, he said that could be stopping your blessing, right? That was a word from the Lord. I'm gonna add in the next message because this one is really short. This evening I was sitting down here, and as I was sitting down here, I saw something with my son. My son said something, and I knew based on what he said, it was not coming from me. And the Lord said, sometimes you all are wondering how the Lord know that you have been infected or influenced by someone. He said because sometimes the way how you speak about him, the way how you speak through him, and certain things that you say, he said he know that is not coming from him. You're moving. He said because he know that my child, these are the things that I put around my child. This is the way how I train my child. So he said the way if you start to move a different way, or if you say something to him that is not of him, he said this is why with Adam, when Adam was in the Garden of Eden, guys, and he said that he was naked and he was ashamed of his body, which was the temple of the Lord. The Lord said he knew one time that Adam has ate of the tree of knowledge good and evil. He said because the only way that, he said the Lord knew that he had not given the spirit of fear and all these kind of things and shame. He said, so he knew one time that Adam was influenced through something else, and he said he was influenced through something else that he ate. And he says sometimes the reason why the Lord is able to see and is disciplining us the way how he's disciplining us, because he see something that is not of the Lord has entered inside of us. We have believed something that is not of the Lord, and now it is affecting the way how we speak about the Lord, the way how we talk to the Lord. And he say he's disciplining that thing out of your system before it get root inside of you. He said because over time period, certain habits that you learn over time period, right? He said those things are harder to unlearn or harder to remove as the one that you now get in your system. So he says sometimes he's disciplining something that not reaching inside of his system to get it out quick before it can do any damage. He said because if you leave it and if you allow it to fester inside of you, he said it's going to do more damage, going to be harder for you to remove from out of you. So he said he can recognize that you have been influenced by someone else based on the fact that he know what he has been feeding you. He can recognize that he ate something else that was not what he was feeding you, and now you are operating some other way because based on that thing that you have ate, and he's disciplining that thing out of you. He said because just like how we would know through our children the way how they talk, that someone said something to them and corrupt their mind thinking based on how they come and they start to talk to you and they start to move with you. He says the same way that he know that someone has corrupted your mind thinking, and he's unlearning some things inside of you because he has not given you that. He has not put that in your mouth. What is that doing inside of your mouth? He did not say for you to speak about him like that or to him like that, says the living God. You guys, like I always say, I'm going to make this video short and sweet. Stay blessed, stay strong. Remember, I love you and he loves you, and don't worry, every single thing is going to be okay, says the living God. But he's unlearning some things inside of his spirit. Like I always say, bye guys. Remember to share, like, and subscribe.